What's going on, boys? Back at the desk. We're back at the works. Back with the biscuits. What are you doing? Huh? What's going on? Just gonna say hello to the boys? Huh? Let's say hello to everyone? Say hi to Jeff. Say hi to Jeff. That a girl. A little mail call, a little stop at the hobby shop, a little progress on the C-47. Mail call. Thank you, Larry. I got your card, sir. I like that car. And I like the card, but I like the car better. Very nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It'll go up on the wall with the rest of them. We got quite a collection going here. So, hobby shop yesterday. Picked up a few things. Got another bottle of Tinny Tin. Great color, boys, for weathering. Great color. I picked up some letter decals, or as they're called, Pappy, fine transfers. Fine transfers. Yeah, we picked up some lettering. I needed some lettering, so we got that. I found this old Heller kit. I had to pick it up. I couldn't find a year on it. Tom, or maybe one of you guys could tell me what year this is. I looked everywhere. I can't find a year on it. Made in France. Paris, somewhere in France. But yeah, so we scooped that up. And I picked up something else, but that is for a certain person. So for now, fit issues with the wings. Having trouble with this part here. Let me get out my pointer. Having trouble with this part right here. It's too thick. I got to sand it down. I've been sanding it and fitting it and sanding it, and I'm getting there. But when I first started, Christ, there must have been like a 2 millimeter gap there. And I've been watching Al Wood had sent me to a guy, British scale modeler, who built this plane, the same exact kit and everything, and his went together with no problem. So I don't know. Matter of fact, I commented on it, and he replied back to me, oh wow, like he didn't have a problem. So, but I'm having a problem with this one. I got everything in right. I mean, this bottom piece only goes in, and it's not the bottom piece. It's this piece here. This is a separate piece. This whole bottom piece goes in as one unit. It starts back here, just where the wheel well is, and then it goes up to right there. But then you have to glue that rib across the front. It's to support the wings, I guess. But I don't know. It's just too wide on this. I had same thing. They were you're not going to be able to see them. But this part right here, this had a half moon on it. There was a half moon shape up there to take up the spot when you put the wing on it. So when you go to put this wing on, it took it, but it wouldn't fit. I cut it down, I sanded it down, and I kept trying to push it on there, and so finally I just took it right out. I cut it right off on both sides. Like I said, you're not going to be able to see it. It's behind the motors and behind the cowling, so you're not even going to know it's in there. But once I took them off, the wings sat down, but then the top part fit on. This top part fit on, but these wings are two-piece. So now I got a bottom piece I got to put on. So now when I butt this bottom piece up underneath, that's fine. But now on the other side of the cowling now, on this side over here, that it won't go down. Because that piece comes out to about here. This piece comes out to about here on this. And it's not letting me push it all the way down. So I gotta keep sanding, keep cutting, whatever. Another thing you're not gonna see, the only thing you're gonna see is the white, which is what that is right there. So, but that's where I am. It took me a long time to get the seam out of it. So you might be able to see it, but that's smooth as you can't feel anything. I had to rescribe some lines, but yeah, it didn't come out too bad. I got a name for it now. I've been talking to Pappy. I'm not going to disclose anything, but me and him were talking yesterday, and I got some info. So, Dad was a staff sergeant and flew in one of these over the hump during World War II. And like I said, the hump was the east end of the Himalayas. So that's pretty cool stuff. Pappy said was telling me a story about his dad. They had to drop off a load of mules. I guess they had quite a job trying to get him into it. And he said how they got him out of it was they didn't want, once they were in there, they didn't want to come out. So once they put this opened up here, these doors opened up, and there was a ramp, and they actually gave me the ramp. But I'm doing it closed. But yeah, they give me the ramp to go there. Yeah, there it goes. They gave me the ramp that it would fit in there. And Pappy said how they got the mules out by tipping the plane up on its side. And he said practically had to shake them out of there. So that must have been, I can't even imagine trying to load them and then flying with them in the air. That must have been quite a thing. Jeez. But there it is. So I got a few other things to do. Yep, I got to put the windows in. All the windows have to go in yet, and then I'm going to have to tape them up. Same thing with the front glass, and then once I get the wings on and the back together, it's just a matter of putting. I got the motors done. The motors are all done. So it's just a matter of putting something in there, covering them up, and once I got them on, paint and everything, you'll be able to see this part because of the landing gear. The landing gear is gonna fit in here, and I'm putting the landing gear up because it's gonna be like it's taken off. So, and then I'm pretty happy with how this is gonna come out. Now that I have a direction to go in and I have the info I need, now I can just go and do it. So, but there it is, and new YouTuber out there in the community. Guys that don't know, go check him out. Grayson, the Godfather's son. I believe it's a Snap. I think that's the name of his channel. It's a Snap Model Garage. Grayson Cafaro, I'm sorry, it's one of those. But I subbed him yesterday, so go check him out. He's a good little builder, and he's got a good teacher in the Godfather. So, but yeah, go check him out and sub him. Give him some support. So. All right, I'm running out of time, boys. You heard enough from me. So remember, you can't fail if you don't try. Peace out.